Okay, our final writer tonight. His name is Hakeem Jones. He's a freshman at Oswego East High School, and he's serious about poetry, performing at events as diverse as the Louder Than a Bomb competitions in Chicago and here, Waterline Writers literary readings. Hakeem is on the high honor roll, enjoys learning programming languages, and being on the robotics team. He's looking forward to an internship here at Fermilab this summer and wants to become a mechatronic engineer. And I'm going to have to tell you to Google it because I had to. I have no idea. Hakeem read at Water Street's opening on February 12th, a week ago Friday. He was asked to read at that opening and tonight's event because he shares themes with one of the artists on display here, Mr. Jesse Howard, who has done the work behind me and some on the east wall here. Hakeem, please, come on up.
So the name of this first piece is called I Am More Than Just My Color, and this was the piece that I actually had kind of paired with Jesse Howard's work. He explained to me that the woman behind him that he painted were like the women he saw every day in his life, and the distress of kind of like the struggle of people in the city and everything like that. So that's basically what this poem kind of coincides with that. So here it is. Marching lines, picket signs thrust up furiously. Moving feet like clockwork, this system, just like clockwork. No end, just keeps ticking away. Shaped like a circle because it's a never-ending cycle of madness. 6 shots, 6 feet under. Another one of ours bites the dust, leaving no one to trust. Freedom isn't simply given to people like us. They exchange whips for pistols, keep the chains. They want us either locked up or shot up. Don't you get it? This game of life isn't made for us to win. They don't care. We protest without rest with no real justice being served. Another murder is excused. A cop walks just for one of ours to be carried away, only to be buried right next to our civil rights. To them, we are just another black. In their eyes, our lives don't matter. They want us to fall, shatter like glass into a million pieces so we're easier to divide and conquer. Nothing we do seems to help. Our shouts for justice are like their bullets. In one ear, out the other. Someone please explain to me, how do you call the police on the police? Those 3 digits might not even matter anymore because who knows if they will help or shoot. I thought we had certain unalienable rights, but when our lives are being ended, how could we pursue the happiness they won't allow us to have? Why is the $1,000,000 question that no one seems to have the answer to, leaving little boys and girls to ask mommy and daddy if Black lives matter, why do they keep taking them away? What do you say then? How do you explain to a child that there is a system out there ready to swallow them up and it might not even wait until adulthood? How will you tell them that we've been thrown into a game where the main objective is our demise? How will you answer the question why? I still wonder if we're all in the same crayon box. We're all needed to make a masterpiece, so it makes any one of us matter less than the next person. But there are many things that never reach the mind because I cannot fathom what makes a person a few shades darker than you are deeming inferior. We all matter. Skin tones don't determine which people will be good or bad, CEOs or gangbangers, rich or poor. Black lives matter, all lives matter. No one has seen true freedom ring. Not until you've stopped allowing things like colors to control your life. For your mind to be colorblind so you can see that I am more than just my color. Maybe then we will see a change in our condition. Thank you. The second piece is called I Write. This world has taught me why I write. My mother taught me how, but this world taught me why. Because somewhere out there is a homeless man, sitting on the edge of a sidewalk watching the cars go by without a care or even noticing him. I write. Because with every word I speak, there's one less kid dropping out of school. With every line there's less tears spilling over eyelids and running down faces the way their loved one's blood poured from open wounds left to die. The only company they had was the bullets in their chest and the sound of distant sirens too far away that will come too late. I write to fill the empty stomachs of those who spend cold nights sleeping on the side of a building. I write for kids who are torn between two sides of what used to be one family but are now separated because of instability. I write so that desperate cries for help are heard. I write for those who can't be a voice for themselves. I write because poetry is just philosophy with less sophistication, but the same dedication to the freedom of education and the rejuvenation of our interconnected nations, that we may join hands together in unity for world peace. But we can't have unity without you and I. I write because this world still has a lot to teach us. From teachers, from our mistakes, from experience. And it's our job to teach others so that they don't have to go through the same things we did, but they can experience the better parts of life. I write because you're never too young or old to join this movement for improvement. So it's time that you join and do your part. I write. This last piece is called We Are Poets. Yes, we are poets, but we are more than that. We are the voice of our people. We are lifesavers, mind changers, here to sway you like trees in the wind, blow your mind, have you on the edge of your seat, captivated, enthralled by the words I speak. We are poets and we live off the roar of the crowds, the snaps of agreeing fingers. Pen and paper are our friends. We smile from the thrill of slamming. We are our family, and we aren't afraid to speak our minds, how we really feel. We reach deep into your hearts, so deep that you never think the same way again. No, we aren't superheroes, but one voice can and will change the world. No more sitting around and writing. We're getting up and opening the eyes of oblivious people. It's like no one even knows what's going on around them, but not for long, because our words may be here right now, but they'll be heard by the mayor, the president. Our words will be heard around the world because we are louder than a bomb. We write, fighting wrong like firefighters fight fires. We will write for the better of everyone, and we always will. We are here to help, to give hope to the hopeless, to help the lost find their way. We are here for you, to tell that there's always a way. We are here to pick up those who have fallen, to heal the hurt and pain. We are a nation, and what we do isn't a hobby, it's a lifestyle. We grow our words from just thoughts into masterpieces, to not be just read, but absorbed into your mind. As long as we have breath in our lungs, we will continue to exhale words. We are poets, and we will change the world. One word, one rhyme, one syllable at a time. We are poets. Thank you.